And we are back for day at the European Open 2025, presented by WPA. This is day 2. This is the losers bracket 2 of day 2. These, I believe, played before this as well. In losers bracket, you have to play match, and the winners bracket. We have David Zalman from the Czech Republic against Levens from the UK. And turned to be a tight match. Score now 4-3 to David Zalman, trailing 3 frames to 2 earlier. Quite a turnaround. This to equalize 4-4 now in this race to 7. These matches time with 100-minute timed match. Match was started an hour at 11 a.m. local time, so we'll be playing for around 6 minutes, excluding the time at direct the balls and play a break as well. Score now 4-4. David Zalman to break in this 9th frame. All to play for now, as this is the one loss side. If you do lose, you are now out of the tournament. It is a double elimination tournament. It does give players a second chance. The format of the tournament is stage 1, play down to 16 players. That's the top 8 in the winners bracket and the top 8 in the one loss side. Those 16 players left are redrawn into stage 2, single elimination phase of the tournament, where we play down to the winner. That final will be tomorrow, so a lot of play to come through today. 5 sessions for the day. This is the 2nd session of the day thus far, and we are live on WPA Live TV, Joy World Heyball Tour live Facebook page, World Heyball Tour YouTube page, as well as a Zoom pool as well. Things looking good for Lee Stevens in this frame now. If he can get that cue ball walk area, he can take those 3 up. I just see one slightly propped ball down the left-hand side of angle on this second last pink ball. Oh, he's potting so confidently on this table now is Lee Stevens. Have a look at that position. Oh, he's making this look easy now. He is definitely found another gear as Lee Stevens, as he takes his 5th point, and that is a rack and run off his opponent's try break. Lee Stevens now leads 5 frames to 4 in this race to 7. nice shot of the Joy Q8 golden leg steel block table on your screen now. Joy Billiards and Bowen Cloth, the official sponsors for this tournament and the Continental Heyball tournaments that we have coming up throughout the year. Joy Billiards uniting the world through Heyball. It looks to me like a dry break from Lee Stevens now. He was on quite a roll, getting those last 2 points quite quickly, from being 3-2 up to 4-3 down, and now once again leading 5-4. So both these players really fighting for this win, and you tend to see that in the one-loss bracket. It's really fighting for your survival in the tournament. That was a nice pot. He's pushed the one blue towards the bottom cushion on our screen. However, he has the angle to get the cue ball up once again. Doesn't look like he wants to play that. Opting to secure the frame in that visit instead of just purely attacking. As you can see, the referee with the shot clock, so players have 45 seconds per shot, one extension of 30 seconds per frame. It's very important in a timed match to have a shot clock for every single shot. Jump cue out now for David Zalman. Made that look quite easy, made contact with his ball. So legal jump shots are allowed in the game of Heyball. The rules are very similar to American 8-ball, except there is no need to call a pocket on any of the shots in the game of Heyball. And once again, Lee Stevens at the tail. Last of his to get his fifth on the board was really class. His last few shots out of balk like the way he did. It's really nice to see a player so confident. I think the cue ball went slightly further than expected. That played at half pace, also avoiding the in-off but not playing it too hard. Bounce off the cushion instead. But he's still okay, he's still alright. Having a look at where the ball pot so far, it only looks like it goes into the right center pocket. Misjudged that one. Yeah, the positional shot from the previous shot caused that. So he's opened the door once again for David Zalman, who's currently trailing 5 frames to 4 in this race to 7. And that was a great opportunity for Lee Stevens to get on the hill and really apply some pressure. Thought he was going to take the combination on there, decided against it. And that cue ball looks to be quite tight in behind the blues, so no line of sight for Lee Stevens. Has to make contact with the cushion after making contact with the object ball, as he has done. So legal shot. And David Zalman looking slightly tentative now at the table, and that can happen when your opponent is in free flow the way Lee Stevens currently is. Tough break for David Zalman. I really expected that to go down. That combination looked dead. It can be tough playing it at distance. And as I said, especially when your opponent isn't free, that black ball might be possible to the bottom corner pocket as bottom corner on our screens. And both players are letting their foot off the accelerator at the moment. I think this is a great opportunity for David Zalman to get his 5th point on the board. So looking at his frame, if he needs to. Nicely done. The time really hasn't been much of a factor yet in this match, but I think it could become a factor. Go 5, possibly 6. We might see a penalty shootout, if not hiding frame. But the way the match timer works, that if the time runs out even during the frame and the scores are tied, it will be a shootout. Oh, advantage definitely at them. I'd say Lee's having the ball in the pocket, the blue behind it. You also have to know, as the player that's currently down, the time factor will be in your 100 minutes limit for the match, and that's not what he would. Not at all. Plan there was to just off the into that pink, the pink that is a legal shot, as long as you make contact with your ball first. And then the cue ball in the jaws of the pocket, making it that much more for Lee Stevens, but having not been successful with that shot, as you can see,